Islamic theology in 5 minutes. Minimum attributes of Allah. I begin in the name of Allah, the one who is full of mercy and is extremely merciful. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Here are the 13 minimum attributes of Allah according to Islamic scholars. Again, these are minimum attributes. There is no maximum. Number one, existence. Al-wujud. Allah is necessarily existent. The existence of everything depends on Allah, but Allah does not depend on anyone for his existence. Number two, pre-eternity. He has no beginning. Al-qidam. Number three, everlastingness. No end. He has no end. Al-baqa. Absolute dissimilarity from created things. Al-mukhalafatu lil-hawadith. He is totally and completely different from all creation. Self-sufficiency. Al-qiyamu bi-nafsihi. He does not need anyone. Everyone and everything needs him. Oneness. Al-wahdaniyah. There's only one God. La ilaha illallah. No God except Allah. Power. Al-qudra. He is powerful. He has power to do anything he wants. Will. Al-irada. When he wills something, he uses his power to make it happen. He has knowledge. Al-ilmu. He knows everything. He doesn't need to learn anything. He has life. He's a living God. Al-haya. Audition. As-sam'u. He hears everything. Sight. Al-basar. He sees everything. Speech. Al-kalam. He has speech. So when we talk about Allah, we ask, who is Allah? What does he do? Where and when? Why and how? How do we know who Allah is? The 13 minimum attributes via logical reasoning and contemplation is a great start to learn about Allah. The 99 beautiful names of Allah give us so many characteristics and attributes of Allah. The Quran and the words of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam teach us a lot about who Allah is. How do we know what he does? Through the divine attributes, through the 99 names, and what he tells us about himself in the Quran and the Hadith, which are the words of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Here are some examples of what Allah does. He creates, he destroys, he forgives, he punishes, he guides, he misguides arrogant people. Islam is a blessing. We must protect this blessing. Allah will kick out arrogant people from his religion. Allah gives, he takes away. He gives us rizq, which is resources, sustenance, food, drink, water, shelter, everything we need. He tests us. He sends angels. He sends books such as the Quran and Torah and Gospel. And he sent prophets, many, many prophets to guide humanity. Where and when, as we discussed in the previous presentation, do not apply to Allah because he's not locked in time and place like we are. How and why? How is unknown. How Allah does things is unknown. According to a saying of Imam Malik, al-kayfu majhul. It's unknown how Allah does things. And why? We don't always know. Sometimes he tells us, sometimes he doesn't. So there you have it. We know who Allah is. We have some knowledge of what he does. We have the where and when are not applicable. Sometimes we know why he does things, and then the how is unknown. So that was your 5-minute Islamic theology presentation, and here's a short quiz. Question 1. What's the best way to learn who Allah is? A, B, C, and D. And the correct answer, of course, is D, all of the above. Next question. Why doesn't when and where apply to Allah? The correct answer, of course, is D, all of the above. End of presentation. Thank you for watching. What's next? Next, we will talk about metaphorical versus literal verses when talking about Allah in the Quran. We have to be careful not to take certain things literally because they're meant to be metaphorical. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.